Okay. You can see the industrial side is really small compared to everything else that's coming up, but what can you do? Electricity's still looking good. Let's go ahead and further expand our industrial zones. Try this strategy for traffic relief a little bit. The idea being that having the same density of facilities in this space, but that traffic is halved because it doesn't go all the way through. So half of them have to take this road, half of them have to take that road. Should lead to lower overall congestion. Keyword, should. We will see if it works or not, because I've seen that strategy discussed other places. I have not successfully implemented it in a way that satisfactorily works. Like, it functions, and that the businesses and stuff still exist, but I don't know if it had a significant enough impact on traffic to make it worthwhile. But we'll find out here in a minute. Get this half developed and see what that looks like. And now the coastal construction begins. Okay, we've got our coastal road in place. We're going to start building on her soon. We're going to have this guy go all the way over and connect to him. We have one connection here, and then we'll have this bad boy loop back in. I feel like there should be some other connecting point between some of these roads, but I guess right straight through here probably be the best bet. Okay, now we can start planning out some of these neighborhoods. And these ones will obviously be a bit nicer. Oh, snap. You know what else we should probably do that we were supposed to do ages ago and never did? Oh, what? Is the garbage full? Oh, snap. That's not good. New landfill placed. That solves part of that problem temporarily. What I wanted to do is to place the high school that we never placed, because we should probably have a high school. Boom. It's already having kind of capacity problems. How's our elementary doing? Interesting. Interesting. Since we have most of our citizenry are high school aged, as far as students goes. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have fire. Actually, yeah, our fire protection must be pretty rough over here, right? We have the money. We're gonna add one fire station on this end of town, and I'm gonna add a dedicated fire station in the industrial zone, just to help try to balance some of this out. I think that should be good. How are we doing on health? 10 citizens with 100 capacity, that's fine. Average health numbers are okay. Cemetery's got plenty of space. Ooh, soon we can do a sauna once we get some more population. That'll be interesting. Alright, let's start. I guess we'll start up here, and let's fill out these neighborhoods. I like having that big rock. Can we avoid destroying it? Yeah, sort of. Good enough. And then we're going to go ahead and low density the shit out of this area. have tons of demand for residential. A fair bit of demand for commercial. Let's get the residential stuff dealt with here. I guess we might as well make this guy connect. Can I get him in the same intersection? Yeah. We'll have him punch through. It's not bad. I'm gonna get those heat pipes in place. These fellows are already complaining about, oh, I have no water, I'm freezing to death. Wow. It's a pretty fair complaint, let's be honest. There is a gap. Okay, that gap is dealt with. And then there's this one. Boom. And then we'll punch up to here. And then we can deal with that infill later once we're ready for it, but we're not right now. While I was doing all that, our demand for residential is tanked, and we are looking for more commercial. Man, why are we still having such garbage problems? Is it because of my terrible road design? Is that what the problem is here? I mean, I can see another landfill, because we're getting kind of high on our usage, and as you can see, we're having some significant garbage pickup problems, even though we have recycling in place. So the recycling program is not as effective as the extra insulation was for the power requirements. So we hopefully will be okay. I'm gonna unpause it and see if this resolved the issue or not. I might actually just also add a road connection, come to think of it, from there to there, to help these garbage men get to their destinations. We haven't actually finished unlocking all this stuff. Like, we still can't do incinerators, we can't process garbage, we can only store it. Other problem I just noticed is this. We're having some serious worker problems here. I don't know if that's an education thing, or if we just got too greedy too quick. We have capacity at the high school. We don't quite have elementary capacity, so we should add a second elementary school. Add it over here. We now have capacity. Hopefully it services these areas effectively or well. Because we may also want to start to consider mass transit options. Not necessarily because traffic is bad, but because it doesn't seem to be... I'm not sure if the reason that we're seeing these problems is because people can't get across town, or it's too far away from the residential zones. Something like that. But either way, we're still making money. So that's good. And I think we should put a park down. Have a nice little ski lodge. Yeah, actually, we'll put a ski lodge nowhere near the skiing, just on the edge of the water there. Now it's gonna have no power, and it's gonna complain about not having power. Yeah, it's gonna be a personal hell until we get that fixed. That should develop enough to bring electricity to the ski lodge. Why won't? Oh, because I put a park there, that's why I won't develop. Whoops. There we go. I mean, it makes sense to have some parks along here anyway, because this is supposed to be a higher, ritzier, kind of higher class part of the area. So it makes some sense. Some development going on there. Ooh, a fire pit park. That looks pretty rad. That is super nice. That looks very cozy in there. I would buy that house just so I could be like, hey, I'm feeling insufficiently cozy. Boop, into the fire.